Nakwakira Gntv ebirone bina byokwezi okwokubanza 2024 kandi AGARIKWOTSYA ekirekyo binaga kwisiyondi Evas Akankwasa ekirizambase kubaninga kuretera ombujwire erizoba abagambirizi b'ishenjero omahanga gona abenje bakumanyanka ba speaker babasa kubana beteraniro mu rurembo rwa Kampala gwigurwa ow'ekitinisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tubaburwa ogwo n'omwebembezi w'engari ya Uganda yabasa kubana abasima abo kureba ngo bikiriza okwija kutisiza mu ihanga rya Uganda kandi ajauna hamyango bibarije kwano batisa bija kwano biyamba amahanga gona kuko bajwekera katubirebe.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Anita Among, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, and the Right Honorable Visiting Speakers, the Prime Minister of Uganda, and all the distinguished guests. The gist of my remarks is like a slogan, and with philosophical, ideological, and strategic shallowness. That is the gist of my statement. I am glad to address you and welcome you to Uganda as speakers of the Commonwealth countries. The Commonwealth countries have a combined population of 2.4 billion people. Soon, we shall also host the NAM, the Non-Aligned Movement, and the group of 77 plus China meetings here in the next few days. Those countries of the two international organizations have a combined population of 6.4 billion people. In those fora, I want to use those occasions as one of the third generation of the anti-colonial resistance fighters of Africa to put our humble ideas to the world. The gist of our ideas could be summed up in the slogan, "Down with philosophical, ideological, and strategic shallowness," in quotes. The human race has been here for the last 4.5 million years, beginning as Homo sapiens sapiens. These were primates that had a superior brain, a hand that could hold tools and do work, and bipedalism that, unlike the reptiles whose heads are constantly negotiating against obstacles on the ground, frees our heads to see far and think. So we are not like reptiles, we think better because we are bipedal. We walk on two legs. It is this Homo sapiens sapien that has been the agent of change and transformation in societies all these millennia. These humans were only in Africa until about one other continents. You can therefore say that all the human race are either Africans, like we the Ugandans, or are former Africans, like those in Americas, Europe, Asia, and the Pacific. So all of you, you are either Africans or former Africans. and I welcome you, all of you. Initially, and up to today, man faced oppression from nature. That was the original problem of man. And his hands to work, strive to find solutions to the challenges thrown to him by nature. He started making tools to help him do work, the stone tools, the iron tools, until today, when he has got tractors, bulldozers, etc. These are all tools made by man to help him solve the problems he was facing. 1.5 million years ago, he invented fire, which enabled the human race to descend from the trees and become cave dwellers. Caves were more comfortable than the trees. They were warmer, rain-free, and safer. It is therefore this change in science and technology that is always the primer. This word primer, we use it in the army to mean a provocator, initial provocator. You can call it the initiator, the primer of socio-economic transformation. However, along the way, another oppression to man added itself. The original problem of man was oppression by nature. But along the way, another form of oppression added itself. That was oppression of man by fellow men. What is the form of this oppression? It is in the form of the wars of aggression, to kunyaga. Kunyaga in our language means to loot. To kunyaga cattle and capture women. Chapter 7, verse 26, writes, and this is in quotes, and he, meaning God, has made from one blood every nation of men, you former Africans, all of you, you are from one group, on all the face of the earth, and has determined their pre-appointed times and the boundaries of their dwellings, so that they should seek. This is what St. Paul says, that we are all from one source, but we were given our lands, each one was given his area and the boundaries thereof. Therefore, for true believers, imperialism and colonialism and expansionism by force were criminal and satanic.
Za asimu ahabwa Gntv AGARIKWOTSYA.
Kandi nabwe twagumizamu makuru agandi omwebembezi w'eggwanga lya Uganda Western Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tubaburwa yarwe yagamba ahanshonga z'enguuto za Uganda eyagira ngo bwahati bariyo nibatandika kurengo bakora haburuguto rwona orutari buteeka omu districts zone za Uganda ekyenkijeho bwanyuma y'abantu kurwe bakaiterera omuranga ahabw'embeera mbi ez'enguuto ezibakora mu ihanga lyona katubirebe.
Kajingo, good roads up country, then here in Kampala the roads are bad. It is actually part of the same story. What you are saying is actually the truth. That in some countries, in many, I suspect in many countries, especially in Africa, the towns are very well developed. Go up country, terrible. For us, of course, there is also some bad planning in Kampala, but I think there is also the overall orientation of our thinking. Like, I have not followed much these small roads, the potholes. I have not followed them up. I don't know. The other time, my daughter took me to some of them. But in my head, I have the plan of the whole country in my head. Remember the points of the compass: north, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, northwest. This is our plan for the roads. And you can check it. From here to the north is all tarmac. The road is excellent, small but good. Up to Nimule, that is north-south. From here to the south, there the road has got damaged to Mutukura. Mutukura, the road has got damaged. It had south. Now, east-west, from Maraba all the way to Mpondwe. You can calculate the distance. It must be like Maraba is 140 miles from here. Kampala, Fort Portal is 200. Then you add to the border is like about 80 miles. That's a distance of almost 500 miles of tarmac road, east to west. Then you go northeast now, northwest, Arua, all the way to Koboko, northeast, all the way to Moroto, southeast. So, if you now what does that mean?
Ni n'abanyamakuru aha kitebe kikuru cy'abanyamakuru mu ndo mu ihanga rya Uganda omuri Kampala aha media center kandi hona Rafa Magezi arije no kugira ngo ikintu government okubasa kuteka mu amani omukutebekana sakaruro gukaba chairman LC1 okugira ngo hunda abanya-Uganda bakatungo bwire bukwemarira kandi bashwijuma kurungi aba bakwenda nabwe na government ebakwasise ninga shetire mu bikozesa by'amani.
That the minister may extend only twice. I've read it to you. The minister may, with the approval of cabinet, in the notice in the Gazette, grassroots structures participate in the elections.
Akaruraka kakakarya ko kutera umwaka gwahwira mu kwezi kwa mushanju bitho na government twirene yongezayo okusya no burhati abikuru wihanga ahabwa division ya Rubaga omurembo rukuru rwa Kampala Adason Burora hone rya Nyakazova yargayo no kwiga abo bona bakutebekanise bivuro mu ndo mu ihanga rya Uganda ninga shiwe abo kwasa kweta ba promoters mu karima ka seri ari kugira ngo dine ko haro kwenda amateko mwaka gwo 2024 kandi bakakwatara hamwe nabe byo kwerinda nangwa nebe bone bicyo kwataho okugira ngo babasa kutebekana ikintu cyurungi byonna nangwa nabyo kwerinda bakozero mu rumo gwabo kurungi obunda amagara g'abanya-Uganda gakabasa kumagara inzirwe omwaka ogu kandi hona tugakatoreba omwaka gurkwija ogwe 2024 katekwa ngo omwaka gwe 2024 nenda kwija kuza mu ebivuru byingi nahabwe cyo Adason Burora ntiyarigirayo no kwiga babo kubitebekanisa okugira ngo hona babase kwerinda nangwa no kwatanisa na government nabyo kwerinda okugira ngo ikintu cyabo kikabasa kushemera n'emirimo yabetambura kurungi.
Newankubadde twabadde n'ekivulu oba n'ebivulu n'ebikujjuko n'okusaba n'okuyita mu mwaka okwenjawulo omulundi guno twagala abakwanaganya abayimbi n'abo bemuyita bannakatemba oba comedians nti bajja kufuba okukugira omulimu gwabwe n'obutakola nsobi ziyinza kwawulayawula mu bawagizi baabwe. Ebimu bye twasanze mu bivvulu tutuuse kussa nti nno kati ba promoters ab'enjawulo bategeka ebivvulu okusinziira ku ndowooza zaabwe ez'ebyobufuzi. Ekifiiriddeko okuba nti gye bava eyo nga bamaze okutegeka ebivvulu batulekera omulimu gw'amaanyi ogw'okuddamu ate okubuddaabuda abantu be baawuddeyawudde ne be baleseemu enzikiriza n'endowooza.
Omwaka ogwo higutandikire hona n'omwaka gw'okukora kandi nangwa gw'okutunguuka nangwa n'okutunguura ekyanga kyawe ky'okuba nootuuramu nk'omwebembezi ningashi ngondijo weena oine ekyayine kuba naakora okugira ngu ekyanga kyawe kikabasa kutunguuka kandi hona nagwo omwaka gw'2024 guba murungi. Ebyo n'ebigambo hona bigambirwe ry'omunyishengyero orikukiikirira abantu ba site y'amatemba kandi ey'ambarra ningashi iwe y'okubaasa kweta mbarra site arigire n'okubashaba buri omwe kwabaasa kurugayo akakora omwoga gwe okureeba ngu ekyanga kyabo kyabaasa kutunguuka kandi hona kyakora kurungi omu mwaka ogwo gw'2024.
N'ebintu nka bishatu nari bina ebintu kwenda mugambeho kakye ebindi n'ebyanyu. Ekyokubanza n'ekintu ky'obwebembezi Mbarra basically land linked as a city. Odachikanje no wakire Northern Tanzania, tuine Rwanda na Burundi, tuine Congo, tuine ebyoburambuze bingi okuba naenda kuzana bwingi noraba Mbarra. So itunga bebembezi tushemeye kutwara umugishobo ombutukora bako bwebembezi. People trust you. People vote for you. They don't vote for you to do your private things in office because of the trust of our citizens, our communities, and our constituents.
Robert Rukarhona ayongire nangwa no kuhiga bakansara abana abandi bebembezi bona okugira ngo omwaka gw'2024 bine kutungura ningashi okuhanika ningashi okurugayo bakereka munonga ekyanga kyabo omu myanya ningashi iwe ky'okubasa kweta profiling okugira ngo obundi abantu baheru bakabasa kumanya n'ebintu kye by'amaani ebiri omu rurembo rwa Mbarra na munongoro rw'amatemba arikugira ngo ekintu kija kubayambaho okubasa kutahiza Mbarra site nangwa n'ekyanga Mbarra site y'amatemba kyatunga mu sente nyingi kandi hona n'abantu babo batunga obuhereza.
Our target and my personal target as a leader in this city is before end of this year we should profile ourselves. Torton investor when tine chortung otine profiling ya Mbarra City. Kandechi no chiko
baza kwarondera ibyapa aha twete byabusha konka bakatamaka sente kake bene n'abatungire ibyapa n'abataka bitungira nabo babanza twakumanya byo vayo ndabona baguza ngo amataka gabo kagatu n'uwo kagatwarwa.
So onere istanzwe n'akabagaza nakondo kutangira abo kwantu ne kwantu nakuganje kandi batusasi so kwakuja wabali kuwazo beta hapo katuganja namba mtetobulu ntubasa tekate hangite tubekora kwa katu challenge kwa katu wachi tuganda tuwaza kusitama ni tumpakanso tutekate ku
primary school muganda nembaze kakuza n'umwana mugamba tunagamba ukaruweje primary school muganda ecyondeko cyishomeye cyagwire abazire batandikaho fundraising bakusaba ko mugenyi mukoro ukaba twiro twayombeka n'abazire bataho
kandi hono munyishongero ogwo ahendira mukoro arukushaba buri muntu wena akabasa kuzorera ishaha byo kwerinda byeye ahubwo ko bubwira obu nobwire burukanga nangwa bwo futina tiniseriza cyakugira ngo buri muntu yazorera isho nikije kuyambaho nabe byo kwerinda okoro gwabo
security bigo twatunga problem yono Christmas na fast konka neighborhood watch is very important. Ijo mukabure byabire kazo akigombe umuntu obashangire bakareba barya stage kubagire kwikaho awaka guide just vigilante bemel kwenda kumbuza ngo zakucheke ngombe shaho bashange byoma bashangaki ahari kuza takamani konka bona na erida wabo abagire kumwitera information iridiraryo nazakaza. So neighborhood watch is very important.
Nyango Masikovi ahabwa GNTV omurembo mbara.
Wabari mnonga kubara hamwenite agonuguto batwenire kireki kandi bere kutwegeta AGARIKWOTSYA nandi Evas Akankwasa inachoze vom control room katubendeze okurara kurunje evening special nirukurata obsinje.